Alexa, switch on TV.
Okay.
Alexa, play NAS Compares YouTube.
Getting that from YouTube.
This is going to be a slightly different video than you normally would see on this channel, but people asked about what is the best TV for your NAS, and we got here Amazon Fire TV Series 4. So this is 4K HDR TV, 50-inch in size, but you can get also different sizes, but it's exactly the same TV, just a different size. So I'm gonna try and go through pros and cons, what's good, what's bad on this TV. We're gonna check how it works, so you can make up your mind if this TV is good for you or not. So we're gonna start off with the first feature, which is screen mirroring. So you can use your iPhone or Mac, for example, to mirror your screen. Whatever is going on your laptop, you can just mirror it on a TV. So TV arrives in basic brown box. This is how it's going to look. But what you really want to look at is the specs, what's inside the TV. So as I said, it is 4K TV. It has HDR10 support, 60 Hz, 1 GB RAM, 8 GB of eMMC memory, so basically memory for the TV OS. And it comes with Amazon Fire TV OS, which is Android based, so you can install Android sort of apps similar, but it's still Amazon marketplace where you need to get them from. It comes with quad-core MediaTek CPU, and it has Wi-Fi support, LAN support, but we're going to go through those connections just in a second. So what you're going to find at the back of the TV is an optical port, which means you can connect, for example, audio system, and it has Dolby Digital support, so you can actually have 5 speakers connected, so you can have like cinema experience. Then you have Ethernet port, that's 10 100 megabit port, which means it's actually slower than Wi-Fi, so I wouldn't be bothered actually connecting through Ethernet unless there is a need for it. Then there are 2 USB ports. They are USB type 2, so they are not as fast as you would expect. Also, you can only connect FAT32 based drives or SSD, or you can use it for charging some simple devices like maybe even phone. Then obviously you get cable of antenna to connect your aerial. Then you have a couple of HDMI ports. One of them is ARC, which one can communicate with your DAC audio system, multimedia system, and the remaining 3 ports are HDMI 2.0. And then you have something useful like mini AV, which means you can actually connect, which is also included in the package, these banana ports. You can actually connect old DVD player, some arcade games, things like that. So it's a very handy port to have. And then this IR emitter if you need wider range for your remote control. So talking about remote control, it's very basic remote. So sometimes you can actually mistakenly hold it the other way around, which is not very nice, but it's simple enough. It has power on and off button. You can power on either with that button or pressing any other button on the remote. You've got voice control. You can control your TV if you do not have something like Amazon Flex or any other Amazon speaker which you can link to your TV. In that way you can actually control your TV remotely without any remote at all. But if you don't have it, you can have that option on the TV, so you have options to go left and right. The only thing what is not missing on this remote is something you can find in LG TVs, where you can actually have a cursor on the screen, move things around. It's very handy if you want to do web browsing for some reason on the TV. Basic layout, going through the channels, play, stop. There are shortcuts like Netflix, Prime Video, Amazon Music and Play. The one button missing is YouTube, but obviously you can use audio commands for that. Another thing which is missing is input, so you can't switch between HDMI 1, 2, 3 and other things. So, but again, you can use voice to do that. So that's basically it about the remote. I'm just going to add regarding accessories. You will have your remote and you will have your AV port cable, and you're gonna have your TV legs. You can connect it, you can attach it to the wall or have it standing like this. Obviously power cable, and that's all you get. So let's have a look at supported video and audio format. So you get standard H.264, H.265 encoding, main support for MP4s, MKVs, MOVs, the most popular video formats. Also with audio is AC3 and MP3 and all this stuff. So it's quite a wide range of file support, which means you will likely not need any transcoding if you stream inside the home. If you stream outside the home, you might need that, but it's a good thing to have, so you can stream your 4K videos on your TV locally without any issues. So talking about video formats, let's have a look. I just connected USB stick to the TV, so let's have a look how it works. So in order to get to the USB, you'll need to go to input format, inputs, and then choose media player, and then you should be able to see your hard drive. The last category is video, images or audio, and you can see we got MP4s here. They work just fine. MKVs also working, and even files, something like 3G2s. So the file support is very actually good. Let's try MOV as well. These are all the most popular video files you could actually find. So if you are already on this TV, let's have a look at the user interface maybe as well. So it's very straightforward. You get your home screen where it's linked to your Amazon services. Obviously it's going to try and promote Amazon TV, but you can also create your own shortcuts, move them here. There is support for DS Photo, DS Video, Netflix, YouTube and so many other apps. You can just add them from the App Store. Regarding the speed, it's very quick. It's loading apps fairly quickly. Let's try, for example, Plex app. It's the most popular app that's going to be probably installed on your smart TV, alongside with probably DS Video and YouTube. So the other things that you might want to know is about the settings, what sort of things you can do in settings. So you can switch between inputs, see some notifications, create accounts. So if you have multiple people watching different sort of content on Amazon TV, so you might want to have some multiple accounts. Bluetooth devices, that's something useful. You can actually connect soundbar to this TV, because the audio is not the best on this TV, but it's not also too bad. But you may want to have some sort of audio system with this TV if you want to enjoy the most of it. So you also have DS Video and DS Photo. DS Photo is going to be in Moments as well, I forgot to mention. But this is a very basic app, but it does the job, and it does better than Plex if you need remote transcoding. So you can go through the videos and watch them. So maybe let's have a look at the sound and the picture quality right now by streaming some sort of YouTube videos maybe. So Alexa, play 4K videos on YouTube.
Getting that from YouTube.
At Tesco, we're cutting.
So adverts look good.
Little hopes.
So the brightness is good. So when it's really bright day, really sunny day, you might not have an issue seeing the pictures. Sometimes there's a problem with some TVs that are too dark, but this is fairly bright, so you should still be able to enjoy the colors. So this is HDR, as you can see, and the frame rate is 60 frames per second, so it's very nice and smooth video playback. The audio is also good. Alexa, go home. But when we have a smart TV, there is a question about privacy. So you want to know what sort of data do they collect from you. So what I did, I connected this TV to my Synology router, which can actually do all the tracking and logging what's going on behind the scenes, because you don't know what's going on when you're watching the TV. It's all hidden. So let's go into it and have a look. So what I noticed during the night, on the standby mode, it still had pingbacks through some sort of websites and servers from the TV. So it is communicating with some sort of servers throughout the night and the day when it's standby. So then I was thinking, like, let's have a look what exactly is happening and how much data is being sent. And I saw that in 24 hours period there was 100 megabytes of data uploaded, and I was thinking it's quite a lot of data. And then I was thinking, like, okay, where exactly that data is going to and through what sort of channels. So TLS 83% is going through encrypted channels, but some are not. So let's have a look in deeper cut what's going on. So the 21% of traffic goes to Fire TV servers. Some go to Amazon, and then I was digging deeper, and it turns out there's a lot of stuff going on, lots of data being sent from your Amazon TV. So this is a full list what I found that data is being sent. This is 1 month of logs, so it's not 24 hours, so don't get scared straight away, but there's quite a lot of data being sent and communicated to different sort of servers. So this is not just Amazon. So sometimes when you install any other apps, those apps will be communicating as well to their servers, but there's still a lot going on. So you may want to consider actually connecting your TV to a separate VLAN to keep it secure and separate from the rest of your home network. And maybe sometimes you just need to flick the switch and have it truly off, so it cannot communicate through, throughout the night. And then I wanted to talk about power consumption, because on the box it says it uses like 1 watt or 2 on the standby, but I was running some tests, and on the standby I actually used around 8 to 10 watts. It's not a lot, but it adds up sometimes. So if you want to save some energy, you might actually want to physically switch it off at the power socket throughout the night. And then I tried on the home screen. This is idle, not idle, but it's like not playing anything, it's just sitting on the home screen. So then it uses 55 watts. And then I played a video, like full volume, 4K videos, and it was around 100 watt usage. And then I'll quickly want to go through the cons, that are things I didn't like about this TV. So no USB 3. I want the USB 3, it's faster. And there is no video calling, so there's no camera and no microphone built in directly in the TV. But some people might not even want that. So regarding USB, it's only FAT32, which means you can only upload videos up to size of 5 gigabytes or so. So not much of 4K videos could actually be connected through a USB. 9 watts on standby. That's quite a lot. And privacy concerns. That's another thing which is on the cons list. There's no Wi-Fi 6, but the Wi-Fi which is built in is theoretically going up to 1 gigabit. Obviously not in real life, but I wish there was Wi-Fi 6 because it's smarter the way it communicates with the server without overloading it and having any bottlenecks. Sound quality, there could be better speakers like LG TV has. There's no Google Cast option, but there's at least Mac device support where you can actually do screen mirroring. The remote has no YouTube button and no input switch button. Remote has no pointy thing. There's no built-in DLNA player, because some other TVs like LG TV, there is a DLNA built in, which means you can connect to your NAS without any other app. It's already in the backbone of the TV and you can just watch things. The energy efficiency, as I mentioned, is not that great through the playback. It's 100 watts. You can do the math, how much it's going to cost you to watch a movie for an hour at 100 watts. Warranty, 1 year. I wish there was 2 years warranty or more, but maybe with this budget, maybe it's not that bad for 1 year. And the LAN port is 100 megabit max speed, slower than Wi-Fi. I don't know if it's there's point of having that LAN port in the first place then. So let's go through the pros. Why should you choose this TV? It has 4 HDMI ports. One of them is Smart ARC port. There's Dolby Digital Plus, will allow you to connect your home multimedia system and have multi-channel speakers. It has Fire TV OS, which is Android based, Alexa built into the TV, so you can connect to your Alexa devices and control it not just with remote but also with your voice without a remote. HDR support, that's really good because you have better colors. There's Wake on LAN, which means you can actually have these commands saying like wake up, and you can actually not just use Alexa for that, you can also use Apple HomePod or something. So home control, you can say to switch on or off TV. The price is really great. You can get this if it's a Prime Day for maybe $250 even a pound, but regular price is around 400 to 500, which is a great price for 4K 50-inch TV, which is also HDR and all other functions what is in there. It's a really good price. So as I said, it can also be linked with your Apple HomeKit. The remote has a voice control and it supports these plug-in flexes, which you can just use them as a microphone to detect your voice. Then there's auto game mode and other cinema mode based on what device you connect through the HDMI. It will detect what you're trying to do. Has a wide range of apps, including DS Video, Plex and Photo. Has mini AV port for older devices like DVD players and other things. There's antenna and Freeview built in, so you don't need actually TV box separately connected to it, so it's all in. So then again, I mentioned this ARC port, which is really handy to have. There's audio optical out, which means there's a one cable you connect to your audio system and you can have communication with your audio system how to distribute the sound through 5 channels, for example. Then there's Bluetooth built in, so you can connect to your sound bars and other Bluetooth based devices, accessories. The Wi-Fi is 802.11ac, which is goes up to 1 gigabit. Again, it's not Wi-Fi 6, but it's not too shabby either way. It also has 4K Ultra, HDR10 and HLG support, 60 Hz. It's really great, and screen mirroring capabilities are handy because now we can see all these specs on the screen. How cool is that? So this was a video about pros and cons about this TV, so it could help you to decide if you want one of these or not. It's really affordable and very feature rich TV. If you have any questions, as always, you can go to NAS Compares, fill the form, submit the question, you get the answer. You can also use Discord or forum, or you can even join in the circle to have private messages with us expedited. But this is it for today, and see you next time. Alexa, TV off.